Hello everyone. So let us look at the second solution to split a string into equal length substrings. The length will be provided by the user and the string is also provided by the user. So as of now, we have created the first variable in which the string has been stored, and we'll use b as the variable in which we will be storing the length that is required for each substring. Now, please understand that I'm making an assumption that whatever is entered by the user is in correct form and correct format, and the value is also correct. So I am not going to have any kind of um, validation performed in my code. Okay. So with that assumption, so if at all you need the validation, you can go ahead and try and convert it into percent and go ahead and check the length of the new and the old, and you can use the is and in to find out, right? All those logic we'll look at it when we come to the number validation, but as of now, let us make an assumption that there is no wrong input. Now the solution I'm going to show you is using the regular expression, and it's a very simple straightforward logic. So what I'm going to use in this program is the dot. Now a dot represents one character, except the new line character, it means any character. The other thing I'm going to use is the curly brackets syntax. So the curly bracket syntax basically has three possibilities, where if I'm using, say, number x, then it means x characters. If I'm using x comma y, then it means minimum x to up to maximum y. And then I have the x comma, which means that minimum x. So I am going to use the second variant, that is x comma y. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these two together, any character, minimum x characters to maximum y. Now in our case, if for example I'm entering b as 3 in the second text box, then I want this value to be 3 and I want this value to be 1. So a minimum of 1 characters to up to maximum 3 characters. Now, you do not need the first parameter, provided that the string length is in multiples of 3. But if the string length is not in multiples of 3, then obviously the last substring that would be extracted would be either 2 or 1 characters. Right? So if I do not write this part, then we are not going to have that section extracted. So I'm going to go ahead and put in 1 comma 3, which means the last substring, if it is shorter than 3 characters, then also it will be safely extracted. So now I will have to convert this regular expression. So how do I convert this, create this regular expression, is by using the new operator, that's the regex object creator we are going to use in the regular expression. So now I want this dot and curly bracket, and it is going to be a global match. So what we will do, we'll use in the quotation. So the first character I'm looking for is the dot, and then the curly opening braces, and then I'm looking for 1. All right, and then I want to concatenate it with the length that the user is going to provide. So I'm going to finish this first string, concatenate it with the size that is entered by the user, and then again I'm going to concatenate it with the closing bracket. So I have to put in the closing bracket. So that completes my first part, the pattern, and I want to give it a global modifier. So um, that's my regular expression, and this is what I'm going to use in my output. So finally, you can actually store it in a string variable, and then do the match and store it in a string variable and then print the string variable. But I'm putting it directly in the alert, and let's see how this goes. So I'm going to put this thing directly in the alert statement. Now, before this, okay, I am going to use this as a part of the string match function. So I'm going to use it on A. I want to match this regular expression. So this is my match, and this is the closing of my alert statement. Let us see how this goes. And the comma is missing here because I have to create the 1 comma 3 or 4, whatever I'm writing. So now let us test how this goes. Let me copy it here and see. I'm going to split the string in of substrings with size 3. So there it is. And the last string is actually 1 character long, and that is the reason we are taking 1, 2 up to the length which is provided. So it is working here. So you can go ahead and try and fit in any characters and it will still work. So try this out and I'll see you in the next video with a new definition. And at this moment, I would like to remind you that if you have not subscribed and if you feel that I'm putting in enough efforts, go ahead and please like and subscribe to my channel.